How's it going? Here we are at the Nordschleife. We're going to do an AI race just to prepare for...
Double check your car setup.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
What just happened here? What the fuck happened? Fucking bullshit, man. Well, this is really gonna just blow it for me. That's stupid. Alright, let's hope this works. Here we go. We're in the Honda Civic Type R. We don't have much time now because of control issues, I guess. Or control, yeah, I don't know. Just bullshit. How dumb.
All right, Ed. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
We'll take full fuel, see what happens. Fuel. Shit, that is a whole lot. Okay, we don't need that much. We will dial it back down a little. We don't need 15 laps worth. Well, relative. All right, here we go.
The pit lane speed limit
Watch
is
your speed,
60
1.
kilometers per hour.
Go.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. We've got 4 minutes to do the business.
Relative. We are on cold tires. We're doing this AI race so we can prepare for next week's Ringmeister series, which will be all about the Honda Civic Type R. We're back in touring cars, front-wheel drive touring cars like we used to drive when we first started seriously driving in sims. Tires are sliding around, rears are pretty cold still, I assume. So it'll definitely be interesting to see how we get on in this car at this track. Whoa! We're crashing. Okay, so we're gonna have to be extra cautious there. This is qualifying, so it's not gonna set us anywhere else.
Watch your speed, 1. Go.
Pit
Watch your
exit's clear.
speed.
Push. What's your speed limit in the pits?
We're gonna have to be very gentle. The car can get out from under us very quickly, as you can see in the high-speed section.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Definitely does not drive like the BMW M4 GT4 that we were in earlier. So yeah, like I said, this race is going to be basically for us to get a feel for the car. We're not really looking to have a great result. We're looking to survive, be confident, and start building the speed for next week's time trial championship challenge. We're sitting in P3 right now, 3 points away from P2. This is going to be week 7 next week. So we just hope that we can keep the car on track and do a good job setting a time. Would be nice to get a top 3 award. Damn it. The rear just starts snapping around even under braking. Don't know how we're going to survive even this race. Alright, come on, let's get started.
Watch your speed, 1.
I think we're going to have to be very
Go.
cautious with
Pit
the
exit's
tires.
clear.
Gonna have to brake in a straight line and wait till those tires come in. In-car settings. Relative. The rear dance is a little too much for me. It feels like we have huge sway bar in the rear, and yeah, if the rear gets a little light, it's just going to come around. We need tires to come in, but we also need to be cautious with this here. So let's see how we. Let's see what happens. We're going to keep driving until it pulls us for the grid. I mean, qualifying, I don't think anybody was able to get a qualifying time in because it was only like 10 minutes. Yep, just no good, man. Just can't get it done. You go to brake and the car just gets insane, out of control. Oh man, we're going to the grid. I mean, I can do fixed Nordschleife and see what happens. Oh man, this is going to be tough. We're just going to try to fix Nordschleife setup and see if that's what we want to run throughout the week. I think that the setup I was using, it's meant for this track, but I can't drive it. Not at the moment anyway. Trying to wrap my head around it, and it just feels like the rear just snaps on me, and I get it, cold tires and all that, but damn, come on. We're braking in a straight line and then it just skips out. Maybe we need to move that brake bias back. I'm not sure, but session's already checkered, so it should be going here any minute. Nobody set a time, like I said, so we'll see what the grid looks like. It might put me up front, it might not, I'm not sure. It really makes me worried for next week, though. We can't be having this. I mean, safety rating's affected, but the main part is that we need to set fast, consistent lap times. It's a time trial championship, so we really need good times out here. So we're just going to go with a fixed Nordschleife setup. We put in 13 gallons of fuel, I believe, and we'll see what that gets us. Come on, let time run out now. Get us on the grid. I'm probably going to die. Come on, it should flip over now. Nobody else is going to finish a lap. Fuck, this is annoying. Let's see what kind of brake bias this one has. 71, so it's actually up more. The other one was 63, and the rear brake valve was at 1 anyway. So maybe it was the brake bias was just too low. Come on, dude, are we really gonna wait for this guy? It's a Jimmy Broadbent, Kevin Bobbitt. There's still a few cars out there. We just weren't able to get a lap in, but there's still quite a few of these guys out there. I guess they'll be coming to the line.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
I wonder if anybody will be able to get a lap time. We'll see. After this, I'd like to do a lap or two around Mount Panorama and the late model stock, as we're hosting a race there tomorrow as well. We're under 4 minutes remaining. Looks like Broadbent is the furthest one up. So most likely he's going to get a time in. We'll see who all sets a time. I'm probably going to be starting in the back then because I crashed. Yeah, not much else to say about that other than it was a struggle. And it did not go well. I'm assuming that maybe that brake bias being at 63 is what was the cause. But I need to relearn touring cars. I've been driving rear-wheel drive cars for a while now, and stepping into a front-wheel drive, it's a bit tricky. So yeah, Jimmy Broadbent set a 719.
It's time to join the grid.
Let's go to the grid.
Double check your car setup.
We're going to start in P2 next to Jimmy.
20 minutes, P2.
Okay, so here's the race. Here we go.
Follow the safety car in the left column.
Here we're at the Nordschleife. It's going to be tough. We're in touring cars. It's been a while since we've driven touring cars. We really should get back into it though. It was a big love of ours for a long time. Front wheel drive touring cars, rally cars. It's tough to drive them. It feels brutal sometimes. You got to be smooth. At the same time, you feel like you're fighting physics. It feels unnatural sometimes, but there's times you can get it done. You can do it right.
Okay, Ed, get ready. Green, green,
flag.
green.
Let's go.
Right side. Clear right. Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Feels like this setup might have a little too much understeer. It is front wheel drive, but still the understeer was not as bad in the other setup that was only under braking where I was being affected. Relative.
The gap to Gustafsson behind is now 0.44.
Might just have to get used to that other setup and just be cautious on the brakes. This has a little too much understeer. Let's say a lot.
Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
Damn.
Clear
The rear just
left.
started to slide.
Left side. Clear left.
Fuck me.
They're showing the meatball flag. We'll need to come into the pits for repairs.
Alright, we're gonna try this again.
It's time to join the grid.
Well, we're gonna have to.
The track
What's up,
temp
Chuck?
is 67.
How you doing,
the air
dude?
temp is 64
Alright,
Fahrenheit.
so I'm
20
trying to
minutes.
figure out the Honda for next week's car for the Ringmeister series. Sorry, couldn't think for
Follow
a
the
minute.
safety car in the left column.
So it's really tough to go from driving the rear-wheel drive cars for such a long time and then stepping into a front-wheel drive touring car here at the Nordschleife. I mean, that's what I used to drive on the real-life tracks, and that's what I started sim racing in, was touring cars. So you think it'd be like riding a bike, but nope. Really struggling right now. Relative. So yeah, I'm really struggling right now to get this car under me. Under braking, the rear wants to snap, and then the other setup we tried, the car had loads of understeer, and it was really scary as well. So trying to find a balanced setup that's going to work here, I think it's going to be a little tricky. We're going to see if we can do it with this. We're going to have to be very cautious on the brakes.
Get ready, mate. Go, nail it.
Let's go.
So let's see if we can just hang on to the car. We're trying to survive, get confident in driving front-wheel drive touring cars again. We're not feeling very comfortable at all here at this track with this car. Feel like it's going to come out from under me any minute. I think my braking just has to be very cautious. Broadbent's going to walk away from me here. The high-speed sections are really scary on the brakes. Feels like the rear is just going to snap loose out from under us. Jesus. I think we're going to have to do some work with the setup ourselves before next week, before Monday, when the series flips from the BMW that we were driving to this. Relative. feel like I have a huge rear sway bar, and the front end has a lot of grip and the rear does not. Which I don't mind, you know. I know you can stomp on the front or stomp on the throttle to pull you out of trouble, but that doesn't always work here. I wound up in a four-wheel slide. I mean, it's really it's an uneasy feeling through those last corners. I'm hoping tires warming up will help, but I'm still not trusting the brakes whatsoever. You can see the rear stepping out on me in the faster sweeping corners. Even on these, we need to be cautious. It's a fine line between glory and death here, I think. Front tires are coming in, but the rears are still a bit behind. Broadbent pulled away from us. He's already got a 5.4 second lead. He's going to get away. Here's where we had our four-wheel slide into the wall earlier. So Chuck, we're going to be doing our version of Trans Am tomorrow morning, 11 Pacific. It'll be at Mount Panorama with the late model stock. So feel free to come out and join us. Should be a fun race. And then on Monday, I know you guys have a Rick Motec World Challenge, but we'll be running Formula V.
Okay, Ed. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
Aside from that, I'll see if I can get some more money before payday to try to host something during the week. It's pretty much my last week of freedom, you know, before I have to go back to work. Okay, I got a whole train of cars behind me. Broadbent just running away with it. Here's another tricky corner here. Got on the throttle hard to balance the weight, but we are slow.
The gap to Broadbent ahead is increasing. It's now 8.6.
Yeah, staying on the throttle keeps that grip to the rear. It's feeling better. I just got to be cautious, I guess, on the out lap or opening lap. Thinking time trial.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Shit. There it goes.
Clear right.
We're smoking.
We've been called into the pits for repairs.
Oh yeah, the car's dead. It is severely broken. Rumble motors are kicking in, man. They've been working the whole time, but really feel it. Yep, suspension's broken, steering's broken. Damn. Damn. We just caught that the wrong way. Let's take a look at what happened, man. It was all under braking. You know, and that's the part that worries me, is that we'll come into some of these corners, you take a curve, car bounces a little, and it's just going to pitch the wrong way. You see, we grabbed a little bit of the brake there, and then the rear just came around. Oh, that was a massive hit. give it
It's
one.
time to join the grid.
We'll give it one more shot. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude, I know. July is gone pretty much. I mean, today's the
20 minutes.
22nd.
The track temp is 90. The air temp is
Yeah,
64
I
Fahrenheit.
thought July was gonna go a little slower for me, but really, it sucks it didn't. Yeah, here we go. Unlimited restart. So, like I said, I'm doing this so I can get used to the car, see what the problem areas are for me on the track, and
You need to follow the
obviously I'll
safety
be
car
cautious
in the
there.
left lane.
I'll be cautious in those certain areas that are really tricky for me, relative. But yeah, after this attempt, I'm gonna try the late model stock just to see if we have a good setup for tomorrow's race at Mount Panorama, and then we'll see. Probably call it a night, but yeah, I'd like to do some racing tomorrow. You know, we'll do the late model stock in the morning, and then we have AMS practice. Don't forget AMS practice at Suzuka. Have to try to get a good setup for that track. That's going to be a tricky race, I think. Hopefully everybody has kind of calmed down and realizes it's not just for science.
Be ready. Go.
Green flag. Let's go.
Los pits están abiertos. Líder de competencia delante tuyo.
Cold tires. Oh, damn it.
Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left.
Libre izquierda.
Car left. Clear left. On your right. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear right.
Car sideways.
Clear right.
Oh, geez. Steering is a little off from that wall brush. But we'll keep running. Like I said, after this is going to be our third attempt, I think. Maybe more than that, I don't know at this point. But yeah, after this one, we'll have to practice another time.
The gap in front is now 1.7 seconds.
Not sure if we'll be able to catch up to those guys now after that. But we are down in, hell, I don't know, P6 maybe? Well, now it's just going to be about trying to hang on. Car sliding too much. We're dead. In the wall.
On your left.
Causing big
Clear
crashes
left.
everywhere.
Izquierda libre.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm going to have to do... I got to find something with the setup. So... Oh, I appreciate
We've been
that,
called
Chuck.
into the
That'd be
pits
awesome.
by the stewards for repairs.
Yeah, it's going to be a busy day tomorrow. Hopefully a good, fun, busy day. So we'll be right back. We're going to load up the late model stock and see what happens at Mount Panorama. We'll do the same thing. Try to AI race with it. AI race. Here we come. Damn. All right, now we are loading up Mount Panorama. Hopefully it's gonna go okay there. Really disappointing that I can't get the Honda Civic Type R around the Nordschleife in a race. It's just, I don't know why it feels that tricky to drive. I mean, I've driven front wheel drive cars and I'll tell you, it does not feel like it wants to kill you like that. I mean, yeah, sure, things can happen. You come in too hot and you overload the front, rear snaps loose. It's hard, you know, you get that wobble and you die. But it's definitely not as amplified as it is here. So, and that, you know, I'll be honest, I was trying different setups, and no matter if I had the 73 brake bias, 71 brake bias, it was still pretty brutal in the way that it was treating me. So, yeah, it's something I'm going to have to practice and really work hard at. And I appreciate the setups, Chuck. They've definitely helped
Go.
me to keep me up there in the...
Double check your car setup.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
So let's see, this is the road setup. Let's take a look and see what kind of camber do we have. I mean, it's fucking weird, man. Wise? Okay, well, let's just go for it. I don't know what the rear ratio is going to be like, or if it's going to feel any good, but let's see what happens, man. All right, thanks, Chuck. I appreciate that very much. Let's get out here now in the late model stock. Thanks, man. I appreciate that so much. I'll get on that. Let's start her up. So this is basically what we're going to consider our Trans Am cars here tomorrow.
The pit lane speed
Watch
limit
the
is
speed.
50 kilometers per hour. Track's clear.
Thanks
Push,
for
push,
that setup,
push.
man. I'll
Okay,
probably
Ed,
jump
we've
on there
got
tomorrow
8
morning and
minutes
do
to set a lap.
another AI race. Or I'll do it maybe a little later tonight. I think we only have 4 gears in this car. It's a short 10-minute qualifier, and then we go to a 20-minute race. Feels weird being able to drive something like this easier than the TCR. Oops. Probably should adjust our mirrors as well. Oh yeah. Shit. This is not good. Okay, we're maxing out 4th gear, so we need a different rear end ratio. So let's go ahead and take the jump back to the pits.
Levanta hasta que se cumpla la sanción.
Okay, we need a different rear end ratio for this track. No way we can get by on that. So it's at 378. Higher numbers are shorter, so lower numbers what we need. Let's go for it. 369. Why not? Not much time left in qualifying, so we got to do something.
Watch the
Pit
speed.
exit's clear. Push.
So let's see if how far fourth gear gets us, because that's what we need down the Conrad Straight.
Okay, Ed. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
We probably won't have enough time, will we? But the main thing here is to figure out if Conrad Straight is going to have enough RPMs for us.
The leader's just done a 2:16.2.
Timing. Relative. Shit. It's not enough, is it? Wow. Maxed out at 149 miles per hour. So we need a different rear end ratio still.
The leader has just done a 2:13.5. The leader has just done a 2:12.7.
Man, we'll have to see how this goes here. Hopefully this race goes better. I don't think, I mean obviously I haven't crashed yet, so I didn't make one lap in that TCR. Even in qualifying, those qualifying attempts were brutal as well. So thanks for the setup, man. I really appreciate it because I was having no luck. I'm glad I kind of started thinking about trying it sooner than Monday, because by Monday I want to have a good setup.
Sector 1 is 2.2
I need
seconds
to
off the
maximize
pace.
everything I can. We're going to be going into week 7 of 12 in that championship, so
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
we're down to P12.
Sector 2 is 2.5 off the
Man,
pace.
we're going to run out of gearing here, like I said. Man, this is pretty crazy. We need to wind it up even more. We need a different rear end ratio.
The leader has just done a 2:12.7.
I'll most likely share my setup tomorrow as well if I do figure out the rear end ratio that we need. Let's get this done. Damn, dude, I'm well off the
You're
pace.
now 6.9 seconds off the pace. Your lap time was at 2:19.6.
It's gotta be Conrad Straight.
Fastest lap for Hudson, 2:12.5.
I wish I knew what those guys were running. Let's go with a 356. Screw it. I don't know what else to try at this point.
The guy ahead has just posted a 2:17.3.
Let's see if we can at least make it up to Conrad Straight.
Watch the
Your exit
speed.
is clear. Watch the white line.
I think it's even going to need more. 349 maybe. Oh man, I hate gambling like this. But it's kind of what we're going to have to do. Yeah, we're well off the pace, man. Those guys running. I mean, the fastest guy's doing a 212. I'm over here doing a 219. I'm definitely doing something wrong. What the hell is a brake balance bar? Thanks. Fuck it, 344. We're gambling tonight. Here we go. Let's get out there. Come on. People still running? I mean, what else are they going to do? I'm already starting in last place. This is going to be tough, man. But yeah, like I said, thanks for that Honda setup. I really hope it's going to work in the TCR because I need to do well next week. My last week of freedom, I need to really get good. Come on, guys. Let's go to the racetrack here. Let's go to the grid.
That's the end of the session. P15.
All right, here we go.
It's time to join the grid. Double check your car setup.
Se viene la verde en una vuelta. Fila izquierda. Calle de
All right, here we go. This is going to be our
The track
makeshift
temp is
Trans Am
69.
race for
The air
tomorrow.
temp is 65 Fahrenheit. 20 minutes.
We're starting in last place.
Follow car number
Relative.
02.
Ooh, I can feel those rumble motors as I'm scrubbing the tires. You know, Greg Brockway has a Sim Experience GS5 seat. That thing looks pretty damn cool. And I know he also has butt kickers, I think, on
All right, Ed. Stay
all four
calm.
corners of his
Focus.
rig. That's got to be a pretty neat setup.
Go.
Green flag. Let's go.
Of course, I got a bad start here. Let's see what happens.
On your left. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Maybe 344 was a little too long. We'll see. I mean, it's feeling manageable. Stay off the wall, dude. Come on. Car should be tough. Shit. Misaligned wheel. It doesn't have the get up and go I need. Not off the corners anyway, but I want to see what it does here on Conrad Straight. Missed the gear almost. Maybe 349.
Laps of fuel 21.
One step down and the gearing would be okay. I think we're going to get past here.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
Yeah, second gear's not enough torque. Caught that wall again. In-car settings.
P14. Laps of fuel 20.
Okay, Ed, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Let's see if we can catch them. Relative.
The gap to lap
Yeah, it
behind is
doesn't feel like
increasing.
that's enough
It's now
get up and
1.9.
go with this rear end.
Keep it within the track limits.
Con cuidado, desacelera.
You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
360s, buddy. Damn it. This car is tough, I'll say that. That was crazy, huh? Oh, Jesus. Come on. Well, at least we know the car's tough and it can do a 360 down Skyline. Relative. Chain the brake bias a little bit. We're locking the fronts a little too much.
Laps of fuel 19.
Too much curb there. The 360, I want to see that in the replay.
Defend hard, make them work for it.
He's back there. Half a second back. Yeah, I kind of spun, buddy.
P14.
Okay, yeah, brake bias, little camber adjustment. I think we're good to go. And then obviously the rear end, just one click down. The 344 is too long of gearing for second gear, doesn't get you out of the corners. Not quickly enough anyway. Let's see what happens. Timing, relative.
Alright Ed, 10 minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left. We're halfway home, we're okay on fuel. The gap to Lep behind is now 0.8. 14th. Okay, Ed, the next car is Terram.
P14. Laps of fuel 17.
Okay, feeling better with the car now, even though it's a little beat up. I don't know how those guys are pulling 214s, man. That's just insane. We probably do have more fuel than they do, though.
The gap to Lep behind is increasing. It's now 4.3.
P14.
So
Laps of fuel
18.4.
16.
And this is with the rear end ratio that's not really suited for what we're trying to do. Like right there, I needed a little more power from, a little more gearing, you know?
Five minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
There we go, figured out that corner. Lose time there though, being afraid on the edge. Damn, that corner, man, it threw away all the time I had gained. Plumley and Tran are up there.
There's an incident in the chase.
You said these guys?
Atención, lento sector izquierdo.
Not sure if he hit something or what. Plumley must have hit something when they were going side by side. Or maybe the forest elbow.
Okay, Ed, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. P13.
I gotta say, this is pretty fun combo here.
Lep is getting closer. The gap's now 4.3. He's faster than you through L corner. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
I love how raw the car feels, you know? You've got, what, an MSD ignition box, 2 gauges, and that's about it. Bare minimals, you know? I mean, a few switches. Everything's ran individually. It's a pretty neat car, man. Cars I used to like, you know, not all the over-engineered computerized stuff. I don't mind some of it, you know, but to me it's got to make sense.
The white flag is out.
One more lap to go.
Laps of fuel 14.
Okay, he just came around turn 1. So 4 seconds back. I see him. And I'll make sure to grab that Civic Type R setup right away, Chuck. Thank you. I really am nervous about next week going into it. I hope that setup works wonders for me, and I hope I can get my head wrapped around it and know what I'm doing. Car hopped. When the tire landed, I locked it up.
That's a new fastest lap for Widener, 2:14.9.
We'll be able to get away with a lot tomorrow, I think, with these walls. The car seems to take an impact pretty well. I mean, it's like GT1 car, basically, of the modern day. Just a tube frame with fiberglass bodies. Sounds like I've got a squeaky clutch pedal. He closed in pretty well. Front tires went away.
13th place. There's the checkered flag.
Si le miras el lado positivo, podríamos decir que no todas las carreras pueden terminar bien.
All right, we'll be back. Max points, buddy. That's right. I don't even remember what laps I was on. Let's take a look.
Okay, that's the end. Let's get out of here. Try and forget this one, eh?
I mean, this is lap 2 here. Was it on lap 2? Was it lap 3? I do not remember. Here, let's and it's a great looking car, man. I love it. It's good fun. Let's do the far chase, and let's see, was it lap 2 or lap 3? I do not remember. All right, it is lap 3 here. All right, let's see what kicked it off. So it's definitely rolling up on that curb. Getting the wobbles, tap the wall, 360 down skyline, and back into the throttle. Then we have to bleed off the slowdown. Oh shit, sorry. Let's go back to live racing. Here, let's check out that 360 real quick. It was good fun. Let's look at it from the forward angle here. So let's see, we need rear chase, is that right? Oh, it's really close to it. So here we ran up on the curb, touched the dirt, started flying all over the place. Luckily the impact wasn't too hard. I kept the clutch in it, man. Grabbed the gear again and jumped back on. Had a wall tap there. He was on me. I'm surprised he didn't push the issue. Let's take a look at it from the far chase. It was pretty cool looking, I thought. So we came into it, and then yeah, just you could see we were scrubbing already, and touching that just caused a spin. Obviously you can tell I got that from doing the rallies where I screw up and try to keep the engine running. And then of course I screw up here trying to brake and get the car slowed down. It just would not turn in. Well, you can see it right there. Oh, looks like he missed a gear himself. He was not expecting that. AI makes mistakes, I guess. Where's the here's the cam tool. Oh, he was looking, man, and he had the speed, I think, but then he backed off because I was coming back over. At least it's not like the league guys lately who will dive from 2-3 car lengths back. I'm curious to see how AMS is going to go on Tuesday. It's good fun though with this car, I'll say that. I try to make the car as wide as possible where I could. Definitely you can see we're pushing the tires, so we killed the fronts. By the end of the race he was catching up again. He was looking there, but I defended and then tried to do the best I could here. He definitely was faster into this corner than I was, but I was able to get the following quarters, I think. Like right here, I was able to kind of pull away, I thought. It feels like I am. Looks like I am a little bit. Alright, man, I'm going to go grab that setup. Well, yeah, I mean, the nerves of the AMS series, the pressure can get to you, you know. Certain names, you see them coming, and it's so easy to make a small mistake that leads to a big one. For some reason, I get more nervous in like the PCC races than I do in the league races. But maybe it's just because I haven't done officials as often. But lately, you know, I've been enjoying the GT Challenge. I think you'd enjoy that, man, if you want to come out and give it a try with us sometime. We have a pretty aggressive camera on this car, though, because I didn't hit the left side. The right side's about the same. Alright, we'll be back. I'm gonna grab that setup. Big thanks, man. Oh, hang on. I think we want to save this setup, but we do want to switch. I think we will go to the 347. We'll try. Yeah, we'll save it. No need to save that replay. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I know there's going to be a lot of drivers there, so I do expect some issues, you know, but I guess the main thing is if some of those issues get sorted out by rounds 2 or 3, you know, then it's different. Thanks, sir. Got the setup. You know what, maybe we'll jump in and try it real quick. And let's see if I don't die. What the hell is it? Oops, not late model. Late model at the Nordschleife. That'd be something else, wouldn't it? Let's see, Honda. Yeah, I think we can do it real quick. Boom. Here we go. Alright, man, here we go. Big thanks for the setup. We'll try it right now. Let's see if we can survive a little bit. If I can do one lap, I'll be happy. And then, you know, obviously I'll be working on towards getting more consistent with it. And just hope for the best. Throughout the week, I'll probably do about 4 time trials. Not sure how many it counts or not, but I mean, that's the plan, is to get in there and set a good fast lap time and do a few of them like that. So the points stack up and I can possibly take second. I mean, I'll be happy if I finish the season in third. And right now, there's quite a big gap to the guys in fourth and down, but it's tricky. I wonder if they've updated this with Sabina Schmidt's. No, it doesn't look like they have her name on here yet. I know they did name a corner after her here, since, you know, she passed. Maybe it'll be in a future update, I don't know. But obviously there's still a lot they need to update. They need to update Road America on here because it looks so different in real life. Last time I was there, you know, this past week. So here we go. We're about 60-some%. Oh, shit. Did it crash? No, it did not. Okay. So here we go. Civic Type R. We're going to be a lot different than the late model stock, but I can say I feel pretty good with the late model stock there. I'm out Panorama now. Just little issues. Maybe just a little fine tuning of the brake bias adjustment and just knowing when you can throttle down, when you can brake, when it's too late to brake, and you gotta just gather it up. But also, good luck to you guys. I know that you have on Monday, you're gonna have the Ricmotech World Challenge, and you guys are gonna be at Watkins Glen. So just watch out for those GTPs dive bombing into the bus stop, you know, and all around the boot. Just odd issues that can happen. They can understeer into
Double
you
check
as
your
well.
car setup.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
See how much fuel we have on board. 11.6. Let's see how much that gets us. We're not going to qualify. We're just going to go directly to the race. Okay, come on. 11.6. We'll see how many laps that is. Come on. Grid
It's time to join the grid. Double check your car setup.
Fuel.
Una vuelta y vamos a estar en verde.
Fuel.
Es por derecha.
Oh, perfect. Relative.
20 minutes. The track temp is
Relative.
65. The air temp is 63 Fahrenheit. Stay behind the safety
In-car
car in
settings.
the right lane.
Oh, it is backed off a little bit. So this brake bias is a little in between the extreme I had at 63 and the other one that I had at 71. Relative.
Vamos, cabeza fría.
So 20-minute race. I mean, I'll be happy if I do one lap, but if we can keep going, we're not dead. We're going to keep going.
Okay, Ed, get ready.
Green
go,
flag. Let's go.
Well, I think the setup feels better already, man. Turns in well. We'll see how it does on the brakes. Feels good. Suspension feels better too. It doesn't feel like it's on a knife's edge. Feel like I can brake, I can come off the brakes, and I have more control. So this is going to be, I think this is going to work pretty well. We'll see in those fast sweeping corners, right? But I think I already feel more confident in it. I can take curbs without dying. Okay, let's see.
Okay, Ed.
Oh, yeah.
Don't let this guy distract you.
Even scrubbing the tires, man, it's not feeling bad at all. I'm actually building a little bit of a gap here. I know I started first, but I'm building a gap and it's nice. Let's see what happens in the
The
braking
gap
zone
to
here.
Hill behind is now 1.0 seconds.
Thanks, Chuck. This is making a big difference. Look at that. Now this deep braking zone. We can brake in a straight line. Car feels good. It's not wanting to kill me. This is what I'm used to as a front-wheel drive car. I mean, those guys caught up to me for sure in the braking zone, but that's just me being nervous and cautious here.
On your left. Hold your line.
Damn.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Libre izquierda.
It's amazing what a good setup can do for you. Damn, he had a good run through there. Ooh, too much brake in the corner.
The gap to Hill ahead is increasing. It's now 2.8.
Now I'm being hounded by a Hyundai. You gotta just know. I mean, it's so weird. I feel like you gotta keep weight on the car to some degree with either the brakes or the throttle or a little dance in between both.
He's all over you.
But
Keep
then
your
there's
exit
times when I
speeds
feel
up,
like
stay smooth.
I brake, I come off the brake, and I can turn in, and the car is pretty well balanced. And then I just gotta know when to get on the throttle again, and just a little after the apex, and pull the car right out with the acceleration. It balances itself out. So let's see what happens here now. These are going to be the tricky sections. Oop, don't want to hit that curb. That was not good. He's on my ass. Have to figure out how I need to get through these corners. You don't want to go full throttle either, right? Because then you just spin up the front and it understeers either way. Okay, Aussie Greg Hill is up there. We need to get up there. Understeered through that one and he caught right up.
Okay, Ed, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Need to learn how to turn in better through here. I'm early apexing a lot of these. Don't realize how much grip the front end is going to have for me. And the car won't rotate with throttle like a rear-wheel drive car. Timing. Relative. Need to do better there. Can't scrub the car so much. Turned in too hard.
All right, Ed, hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
All right, Chuck, I think we're going to make it. Are we going to make a lap, or am I going to jinx myself by saying it? That was pretty cool watching Jay race last night, man. I ended up sticking around for the whole race. It's a pretty good one there. 2 hours at Nürburgring. Yeah. Yep, just like the 6 hour, man. That was a lot of fun. I still feel bad I screwed up, but at least we still met our goal of being in the top 10. Too bad we didn't do 5th and 6th, but yeah, I got out on those marbles and it just would not turn. I try to minimize the impact as much as possible, but darn repairs, right? Oh man, this is a pack of cars behind me. They're gonna draft right up, aren't they? Let's see how we get through this section now.
P2.
P2.
Laps of fuel 4.
The gap to Hill ahead is increasing. It's now 12 seconds.
Oh, this is going to be a great setup for the time trial track. That's awesome, man, because I really want to do well in this championship. I'm hoping the guy in P2 doesn't have a setup and isn't as good in touring cars. Would be nice. Hell, even the guy in P1. I need to catch up to him too. He's about 20 points ahead of us.
The gap to Hunt behind is increasing. It's now 0.8.
He's on my tail still. What is it? It's a whole line of cars.
Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
Man, this setup is damn good. Finally feeling good to drive a touring car again. I thought about running it in the sports car series also, but not sure yet. Should have stayed in third there, maybe.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. We're halfway home. Fuel looks okay.
Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Damn it.
Come on, mate. Defend your position.
That was close. Ah, he's hauling ass. He probably did have more pace than I did anyway. I just try to make the car as wide as possible. Did not hold the momentum there. Wonder if we can stay in 6th gear here and just lift.
We've just cut the track. Yellow
Watch
flag.
out. Yellow flag.
Oh,
All right, Ed.
P1
Hold your
crash.
nerve. Just keep it smooth. No
Is he back on
mistakes.
track now? Yellow flag still out. I think he's out. Must have been quite the crash up there. All on his own. Yeah, we're getting back into the groove of things, man. All thanks to the setup from Chuck. Good stuff. tires definitely feel a lot better now too. Whoa! No, no,
Clear
no!
right.
Stay between the lines, please, Ed.
Car left. Clear left.
Come on, keep pushing.
Oh shit. It's broke, man.
You've shown us the meatball flag. We'll need to come in for repairs.
Well, I think I'll do fine in the time trial. I was pushing too hard. I was staying on the throttle too hard, and yeah, we destroyed the steering. The car's busted big time. That was good fun though, man. Yeah. Yeah, it was good, man. He did a good job. Yeah, I posted the list. I mean, I think some of the other cars will be easy to drive, and I think I picked up some setups, but the setup I had picked up for this car just obviously was not going to work. It was deadly. Dude, I don't know how this car's going to get back to pit lane. Let's take a look at the crash really quick.
The white flag is out.
Ah, damn. We didn't make it. So where are we? Retrace. Yeah, it was quite an impact there, huh? But yeah, it was nice. Jay did pretty well, man. It got sketchy a little bit. A couple times. But, I mean, some sketchy situations. Oh, shit. See, that's what I'm talking about here, is where I was kind of hopping the curves and playing with danger a little too much, which I didn't really need to do. Once the car twitched there, man, it was bad. Yeah, broken steering at that point. You can see it was pretty beat up then. Look at that. Yeah, broken A-arm, tie rods, all that. Car was a mess. Poor car.
One more lap to go.
Alright, man. I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna go take a shower and relax for a bit, but I'll be on Discord. And again, big thanks for the help. It was definitely much needed, so I feel better about my chances next week. We'll be back, but I'll be on Discord. Feel free to reach out, man. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow at in the late model stock, and then there's also AMS. I don't know if you guys are going to do the Rick Motec World Challenge practice at Watkins Glen. I'll try to ghost drive with you guys or something. But yeah, take care. Yeah, it was definitely aggressive.